Day 119. So these numbers continue to be kind of ridiculous. I can't believe that I'm at 119 days of doing this. I can't believe I've been watching my weight for 101 days. Um, I can't believe I've been working out for 114 days. I continue to be pretty terrible at posting on Twitter, and I have 3 red days in a row, which, you know, it's bad. It's pretty bad. I need to work on that. I need to prioritize it differently. I've been talking to Sean about trying to find a way to post the process of how he evaluates properties as a marketing tool using pad stats. And I think he's on board for that, but it's complicated. It's not super easy to start doing that. So I think tomorrow we're going to start trying that and seeing where that goes. Um, but I think part of the reason I've been not posting is because I thought that was going to happen, and I kind of just don't like doing it, and it's easy for me to quit. But 3 days in a row is pretty bad. I gotta post something today. I think with pad stats in general, I don't feel lost. I just feel like we're kind of at an impasse where we can't decide if we should go deeper into the geolocation stuff or go deeper into the rental estimate stuff. And I don't know honestly what I think about it. And every single meeting, I think I have a different opinion. And so it's been hard. And I kind of want to like take a little bit of time here and think deeply about it because it is going to be the next few months of our life. And I don't want to waste time, but that is, you know, an important decision, I think, right now. And go from there. So I think that's been part of it. So I got to clean up some bugs on the website. I got to do some little things and add some of our sub indices for weather and things like that. But I think fundamentally we're trying to decide what the next big project, the next big part of the project is going to be. Um, I haven't been doing very well with my mumbling exercises, and I actually had the pleasure of meeting with Dave yesterday to record an episode 2 with Dave as a guest on this show, and we talked about everything forever. It's like 3 hours and 45 minutes. It's like crazy. But the thing that got to me was he he's never thought my mumbling was he's never noticed it. This is my oldest and longest and best friend since like 8th grade or 7th grade, and he's like, yeah, I've never once thought about that with you. And it's good feedback, right? Because and my therapist kind of mentioned this too. It's like I'm definitely over going deeper into something that isn't that big of a deal. However, I'll say like so end of thought. I think that is true, but I still think there's something there. I think there's like an enunciation problem. I'm just not coming across clear enough with my thoughts. And it's not thoughts. It's like I'm not speaking loudly. I'm not speaking with conviction. I think that's part of it is I'm not opening my mouth enough. I'm falling into bad habits where I talk like this where my mouth's not really moving very much. And you can't understand me. And I think I'm going to think about the mumble exercises a little bit differently. I'm not going to quit them. I'm just going to think about them a little bit differently where I'm going to um, convert them into maybe an enunciation exercise. I'm gonna keep kind of tearing apart the onion on this to try to get closer to it. But I think I'm getting some good feedback, which is it's not that I'm just muttering myself quietly. I just think it's more of a like conviction thing. At least today, day 119. I think it's more of a conviction talking with conviction, and I think it is part of a anti-conflict thing. Like I don't want to say something that upsets somebody, so I don't really say anything that I want to be heard. I test the waters with every comment rather than say how I feel. and testing the waters, goes talks like this, and then it builds a bad habit where I only talk like that, and especially when I'm excited or nervous or something. So I think I'm due to modify that daily habit a little bit, to not quit, not make it different, but make it still spending a few minutes a day actively working on speaking more clearly, which was the point of the mumble exercises. So that's what's going to happen there. But the other thing that came up, which was interesting the last couple days, is I was talking to my therapist about this and just kind of my goals with like how to grow and how to coach others. My ultimate goal is to coach entrepreneurs and coach business owners and try to make their businesses better. I think I want to help people achieve their dreams, and it's easiest and most fun to help people who are actively trying to achieve their dreams, right? I don't want to convince anybody to achieve their dreams or try to, because it usually that isn't something that one person can convince you to do sustainably over the course of a long period of time. But the people that are heading towards their goals and dreams, those are the people that need the most help, and or it's the hardest to help because they know a lot of things, like, and it's hardest to get through to them, and it's hard to find them, and it's complicated problems. So I'm thinking more honestly about the thing, and I'm thinking more honestly about this, because I think some of my feedback in watching these back is like, would I trust me? Would I follow me? Would I listen to me? And I don't know. I mean, I think the more I don't speak eloquently and don't speak with conviction, the more I would not listen to me. And I think the more don't, I think I'm at an impasse because I don't want to edit these. I don't want to put more effort into them. I don't want to like make them a burden to the point where I won't do them. But I know this form of content is not helpful to anybody. And so it's like, and this was the interesting point that was made, was like, you're just doing stream of consciousness, Brian. Like, of course that's not helpful to people. That wasn't the goal when you started this. You know, the goal was to be more stream of consciousness, and to be more open and honest with everybody about what's going on, and how what you're thinking. You know, just let your thoughts flow out to better understand your reality. And that's a hard one for me. I'm gonna have to think about that for a while, of what the next step is, if it's to be more catering to you or to be more true to me about just what I think today, you know? And I guess at some level it doesn't matter. If I choose me, it's very, very likely no one will ever watch these. And if I choose you, then I kind of have to pretty much change a lot of this. And it's hard. I want both, you know? And maybe I need to get creative to have both. I don't know. I have some ideas, but I don't think any of them are very good right now. I think I have a little bit longer to go to have better ideas. So that's kind of where I'm at today. But I had a good meeting with Sean earlier, and we picked apart some things to work on, and you know, just I think it's just picking the right things. I'm kind of in a I'm watching some Peter Thiel videos right now, and I think I get nervous whenever we're building a company that is just better than other existing companies, you know, and those other existing companies aren't huge. They're niche. It's like being a better niche, and I don't know. I don't think that it's a bad idea. I just don't. Maybe I'm over optimizing. I don't know, but it's just one of those things that I'm navigating right now, trying to figure out what's the best way to move forward towards product market fit. That's the hardest thing. And I know I just need to like be a shark and like just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep finding new things. And I just know I'm going to spend the next few months of my life on this thing. And it's maybe I'm doing analysis paralysis, I don't know. But I just feel like spending a couple days making a better decision on that is a good idea, is a good investment right now. And Sean's he's not pushing back about that. I think we're pretty much on the same page there. It's just the hard part is knowing what to work on, which is funny, right? Like sometimes most of the time we don't really fully comprehend what our project is because we see so many opportunities, and that's good because we're attacking things, but it kind of doesn't put us into one box of what to do next. And it gets a little confusing. And I think that's going to separate us from other people if we can use that to our advantage. And that's kind of what I'm talking about, is like, let's take a quarter step back to just really think about the next step forward. So, but I got to post on Twitter. That's bad. 3 days in a row read, Brian, that's pretty bad. Like we can do better than that. I know we don't like it, but we can do that. That's bad. I do need to do some research on speaking with conviction and speaking more directly to modify that exercise. But I think that's where I'm at. And I really hope you... I watched some of the interview with Dave, and I don't know. I find it fun and interesting, and I like picking people's brains. So I don't know. We'll see if anybody else likes it too. But I don't know. I like just talking to my friends and talking to them about their lives and their decisions. So, but I guess the question is always, where are we? Where are we? God, I really hope we're right here. If this isn't the trough of sorrow, I don't know what is, because that's going to be a dark day if this isn't it. We might not be there yet. We might still be over here. I feel the trough of sorrow right now. It feels like a trough of uncertainty and, confidence. But I don't know. I'm not going to quit. But I do have a couple days to meditate on, once again, what do I want this to be? And where do I take this from here? I'm not going to quit whatever I do, so that's fine. It's just, do I want to cater to you? And I think my answer is always no. So I guess maybe that is my answer, that I need to just make these with the assumption that no one's ever going to see them, and see where that takes me. I don't know. I kind of find that sad though too. So I don't know. I got to think about that. I don't think I have a good answer yet. But maybe these are just a tool to grow or to accelerate my growth. So far it's been working. So maybe that's all it needs to be. But I think I need to pretend that someone's going to care about these in the future, or else I'm going to have a hard time finding the energy for them, especially on the hard days. So I think I need to make a rule to assume that these are going to be helpful to people, whatever they are, in any form. And I think there's an argument there where I could have an editor or AI or somebody come in and cut these up and make them into sound bites that are really cool and cute and people enjoy. So I think that is like, I think there's something to just making content every day and being honest every day and assuming that that's going to be valuable at some point. So all right, have a good day. Thanks for all this. Thanks for all the things you do. Keep moving.